Welcome to East Coast LQ Reviews. Today, we're reviewing a beer by Ebenezer Brewing Company. This is their Honeybee Kolsch. So I did actually just visit Bumpy Road Brews in New Hampshire, and we stopped by the Packy, and I grabbed a bunch of single cans. This is one of them. On the back, it says Honeybee Kolsch Style Ale brewed with honey. Alcohol 5% by volume. This is a 16-ounce can, brewed and canned by Ebenezer Brewing Company, and they are out of 31 Columbia Circle, Merrimack, New Hampshire. It says veteran owned and operated, which is good to know. Original artwork by Sadie Tupper, pretty cool. And there is the logo of their brewing company on the back there. Focusing on that. Pretty cool looking. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Kolsch's. And when I saw this, I actually got pretty excited. I believe I paid $5 for the single can. No date on the bottom, but the package usually pretty good with some fresh beers. And yeah, without further ado, let's crack it open, go for the pour, check out the appearance. I do got my staying glass, or however you say it, the Kolsch glass, my Widowmaker Kolsch glass. Let's crack this open. Go for the pour. Now, of course, their single cans are a little bit more expensive, so I believe it was like $5. I think the 4-pack was maybe like 16, 15, 16, something like that. Appearance? Very nice, hazy straw color. Definitely some haze there. Looks pretty good. Poured a nice 2-finger white tight-knit bubbled head on top, holding some good retention. Kind of soapy sudsy, lots of effervescence. Let's see if we can get a close-up on that. You guys can see that logo's kind of in the way. Lots of effervescence. Looks very good. I'm excited. Let's go for the nose. It's like honey combined with cereal grain. It's kind of like it's somewhat reminiscent of the whiskey that I've been reviewing. I've been getting a lot of like honey cereal grain with some of the whiskeys. Yeah, kind of like honeycomb cereal. There's some nice citrusy floral hops in there as well. Breadiness is coming through pretty prominent. Sweetness isn't overpowering, but I do get a slight sweetness from the malts and not just the honey. Smells very clean, nothing offensive on the nose. Yeah, this smells solid. The honey does definitely add to the aroma, but it's not overpowering. It doesn't take over. It's not overwhelming. Let's dive in and try this out. Cheers, guys. Some good sweetness up front. Definitely notice the honey sweetness up front. Then you get that cereal grain again. Citrusy, floral, slight bitterness. Actually, I wouldn't say bitter. I would just say slightly floral and grassy on the finish. It doesn't necessarily finish bitter, but you do get a light like dry astringency with that grassy floral aspect to it. Breadiness in between as well. I do think that if I just handed you this and had you try a sip of it, I don't think you would necessarily be able to pick out the honey. It's just kind of adds like a touch of sweetness, and I think because I know there's honey in it, I can detect the honey. But I think you would just think it was like sweetness from the malts, like really like a lot of sweetness from the malts. Because it doesn't necessarily jump out and scream honey, in my opinion. Overall, the flavor is pretty good. Like I said, with the aroma, not overwhelming on the palate. with sweetness. Yeah, so it's like sweet honey, cereal grain, breadiness, citrusy, floral, slightly dry. There's a little bit of a slightly tart aspect to it as well, which is pretty nice. Definitely adds to the finish. Very crisp, drinkable, crushable, I would say. This is one of the ones that I probably should have grabbed a 4-pack of. Yeah, I like it. I really enjoy it. I think it's a really good beer. I just kind of wish the honey was a little bit more prominent now that I'm sipping on it a little bit more. Solid. Definitely very solid. It does have like a little bit of a slight apple-y note. Yeah, kind of like a green apple, which I know typically is one of those flavor notes that I mostly get with Kolsch's. So it does have that Kolsch flavor profile, but it's like sweetness just bumped up a level. I think it's pretty good. I like it. As far as the number, I think I'm gonna go solid 90. With that being said, I really like it. It's very crushable. I am just like a little disappointed that there wasn't just a touch more honey to it, considering they're labeling it as a honeybee Kolsch. And I was kind of hoping for a little bit more of an intense sweetness with the Kolsch. But as far as just the style and the drinkability and the crispness of the beer, I think it is a very good product. Yeah, 90 out of 100 for sure. I'm going to recommend it. I actually haven't seen, we actually have had a decent amount of New Hampshire breweries kind of pop up over here recently in Rhode Island. And I haven't heard of these guys until now. So if I see more stuff by them, possibly in the future in Rhode Island, definitely going to want to try out some more of their stuff. And if I ever go back to New Hampshire, I'd like to grab some more product by these guys. And yeah, I'm going to recommend it. If you guys see this, if you guys like Kolsch's, I think it's a good one to check out. Or if you like beers that have honey in them. Carbonation I didn't mention, especially considering the fact that there was so much effervescence. Carbonation isn't as high as I thought it would be. It's still about medium carbonation, then light bodied, of course. Yeah, definitely just a crushable beer. Super drinkable. And yeah, there you have it. If there's anything else you guys like to see on my channel, make sure to leave a comment down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more cool videos on Liquor Beer. Thanks for watching, guys. Cheers!